Be good. Good, 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 good. Um, Name of the stream is exactly what it implies. I'm gonna go into replays. We're gonna click on some random ones, some probably higher level than not ones, but random replays, random characters, things like that, and just commentate. um, I've been trying to work on my commentary. I want to be able to commentate tournaments and stuff like that because not the greatest player by any means, and I feel like this is a good way to just practice for commentating in general. I've done this before. I haven't done it live. I haven't recorded it before. I've just kind of done this alone in my room, which is, a lot sadder sounding when you say it out loud. But this is literally all I'm going to be doing. So, no gameplay, nothing like that. I just want to commentate random stuff. Not going to do that. Might do ranked matches. But all Unica right now, and then follow channel. I do have some players that I know are pretty well up there. We got Tatuma, Kohide, Snowfight Bard, Nubenheimer. Just a couple of players that I know. I think this is Leffens. I think. But so many people have it as... Or no. Leffen is BG player. I don't know which one this GG player is. And I'm pretty sure this was just a random guy I fought once. But for now, I wish it could... Oh, it does! Oh, that's sick. Okay, we're just going to do Vanquisher games. I just want to see. I forgot you could actually... Isn't this new? Obviously, the ranked match is new, but I feel like I wasn't able to look at floors before. Maybe I was able to, and I've just never done it. Sadly, we're not going to be able to do sets very easily, just because of how these work usually, but let's see here. Red Snapper versus Galesu. Galesu. I'm gonna say Galesu because I feel like that's more likely how you say it. And then view replay. Then we'll probably do Mustard Mike versus Xeon after the other. But okay, let's get straight into this. We got Biken, we got Johnny. We got two characters that I complain a lot fighting against, but do love overall. Both kind of interesting gameplay. Obviously, Johnny, a very combo-heavy pseudo-zoner archetype. Massive range. Able to get a ton of damage off of straight hits. Good corner carry as well. And probably some of the safest things in the game, but Red Snapper using the super there to be able to get out anyways. And a great use of the 5P's Yozansen to be able to, or the jump P Yozansen to be able to get that first round. But Galesu now gonna have to take all of this pressure, ends up mashing. This is going to be a lot of damage. Not going to be a kill quite yet, but with this super, that wall break is going to be putting them into hard knockdown. You do have burst online though, so not the worst position to be in. Counter hit, not going to do much there for you. And there we go. Red Snapper trying to call out the burst, but it's not going to end up happening. But it doesn't matter. The 6K once again just coming through for Red Snapper. That's going to be the game. Wish we had sets to be able to go through. Sadly, we don't. But that's pretty much what this stream is going to be. So if you like that, if you like how that sounds, sick. But, okay, next one we are going to be doing is Mustard Mike versus Xeon. Mustard Mike on the Kai, Xeon on the Chip. Chip, obviously getting maybe the most significant buff of the most recent patch, despite it seeming like nothing, which is just giving his 2D a massive disjoint, which kind of lets him press it whenever he wants, in a sense, but Mustard Mike right now using the Mustard Kai skin, of course. Xeon right now trying to find a way through with these 5Ks, but not going to be able to. A little bit of damage from Mustard Mike. Great far slash there. Going to be able to get some good pressure, but the DP is going to break Xeon out. And there we go. That's that 2D I was talking about earlier. Now we're going to get the full corner carry with the rope. Huge damage. No super, though. Did not have enough meter, but positive bonus still going to be a very, very strong thing. And yeah, just Chip able to reset constantly. And Mustard Mike just not able to find the time out. And wonder exactly what Mustard Mike was trying to do there. My guess would be DP, but I don't think that that's even a quarter circle forward input, so might be wrong. Xeon, though, going to be able to get a big counter hit there off that 2D. And there's the super now, so hard knockdown. Mustard Mike going to have to try and find a way out of this bad situation. And Chip, one of those characters where once tension is online, can just start putting you into some insane situations, but an amazing throw coming out from Mustard Mike. Going to be able to put them in an amazing situation here. Calls out the DP, doesn't call out the burst, but it doesn't matter. Mustard Mike just taking a little bit of damage, wants to stay safe from potential burst bait shenanigans. Stun Dipper going to be able to allow you to red RC, get a little bit of advantage for yourself. Great use of that 6K, gets a little bit of plus frames, but nothing crazy, and a great 2S. Mustard Mike able to make a bad situation earlier, got that throw, was able to turn around the entire game off of it, so gonna bring us into round number 3 here. Great 5K though, not gonna be able to get the cross up. Great delay, but not capitalizing off of it at all. Just putting Mustard Mike in a bad position here. Great 2K 2D. That's going to be the super. Is going to be close enough to the wall for that wall break. So Mustard Mike going to have to deal with another string of chip pressure. Here we go. We got the burst coming out. Mustard Mike, no tension, no burst. Meanwhile, Zion does have it. But it doesn't matter. Zion too scared to use burst there, and Mustard Mike ending up able to find the wall break and get the kill. Honestly, if I had to, after that first round, if I had to guess who was going to end up taking that overall, it would have been Zion, but Mustard Mike proving me wrong, and honestly, all for it. But okay, we do actually have another, I think, Red Snapper Gelsu. So, yeah, here we are. We are going to be watching this one, so rewinding time just a little bit to right before. Had the previous Red Snapper Gelsu, Red Snapper coming out on top on the Baiken. So know how the second game went, but we don't know how the first one went. More than we'll just see. Maybe this, was actually the second game in game 3. Was the one that went to Baiken, but doesn't matter. Red Snapper right now, forced to use burst. Very patient play and a far slash going to be able to force out Gillespie's burst. Does have meter and going to be able to put Red Snapper in the corner, but no wall break. Does get it there. Red Snapper trying to mash out of the corner and ended up tossing them, but it doesn't matter. Able to use the 5 keys with that blue RC to get that shift change win, but it doesn't matter. Tried getting the parry, wasn't able to find it, and Galesu going to be able to finish it off there. And now here we go. That's going to be a big wall break for Galesu. Red Snapper going to have to deal with a Johnny with tension, forced to use bursts. and all of a sudden, that's going to be a massive counter hit. No, again, though, Gillespie opting to not go for these guaranteed wall breaks and instead has just been going for more reset-heavy situations and ended up working amazingly there and ends up taking the game off of it. But just a little surprised, I guess, overall with the decision-making, I guess. I'm not going to do this one purely because I don't want to be saying gay sex gallery every 3 seconds. Hug Droid Mixteen, it is today. Ignis 77, nah. Come on, give me another good one. Let's see if can I refresh this by exiting, going back in? No! I don't want to do ranked. I forgot that it auto sets you all the way over there. Alright, let's try and do maybe some characters I'm a bit more aware of. Just One Vanquisher games. Fooly Big Fella Tanuki might be a good one. Ooh. Okay. 1600 no rematch versus Gel. I'll just be saying probably Gel. Is there an earlier 1600 no rematch versus Gel? So we can kind of do these in order. Yep, there's that. Is there one more, maybe? There is. Okay. So we're going to be starting off with this one and then going up to the other ones. This is going to be... we do know that one person will win the first game and the other person will win the second because this is a best of 3 set and they had 3 games. So we will see 3 games, which should mean that this will be interesting. Gel with a very early burst here. Tries to get the grab in the corner, but a great jump back from No Rematch. Going to be able to get a big hit here, and No Rematch just using all of Sin's hunger to be able to get that wall break, but ends up not mattering. Able to barely find, but does end up finding the kill. Sin, a character that I feel like I know how to fight against, but I don't know necessarily all the more technical mechanics on how Hunger works, how Tyrant, Graves, Clean Hit works, and all of that stuff. Alright, here we go. Gel potentially going to be able to get something started here. Ends up getting the 2D. Is it not 2D or is that 2H? Now that I think about it, I think it's actually 2H, but big counter hit there, going to force Gel to use burst again. Gets the air throw, and here we go, going to be able to get something started potentially. And just using Slayer's amazing plus frames to be able to find that round 2 win. So going to keep themselves in it a little bit longer, but a big counter hit here on that JS. Ends up dropping the combo though, forced to use burst for No Rematch, and now Gel in a really good position here, but the DP coming out going to end up being the escape option, forcing the YRC out from Gel, but Gel not able to find anything. Is able to get maybe 1 or 2 hit Mappa punches, but just not able to get these big combos that they need to be able to get. But it doesn't matter, that's going to be the wall break, and that is going to be game number 1, going in favor of Gel. Had a couple of close calls there, was forced to use burst very early on in that second round, but ended up working out for them, able to find what was even the option? I know it was RC'd into that allowed for the rest of that combo, but I don't remember what exactly was the big hit? Guess we will never know because I'm not gonna rewatch that, but alright, another very early burst from Gel. I'm wondering if we're gonna see no rematch try and call that out at any given point, because Gel very willing to just rip burst the second they have it. Alright, here we go, dealing with Slayer pressure, but an amazing weight, gonna be able to punish the PRC with the blue RC, and that is going to be another big hit here. Gel trying maybe a little bit too hard to get these grabs, and it is costing them. And there we go. That's one of the things that you can just see the difference of between pre-recent patch Sin and current patch Sin, is just how much harder it is for Sin to be able to combo once all of... Obviously, it was hard for him to combo without his little meter mechanic. I think it's called Rally, but I could be wrong. I really don't know. It's either Rally or Hunger or something. But amazing DP there, calling out the Mappa Punch. But here we go. This is going to end up being it. Looking like no rematch is willing to just let... Yep. Was not willing to give up burst. Honestly, in that situation, I very likely would have held on to burst as long as I could have as well. Here we go. That's going to be a wall break here. No, instead just using the wall slump. And interestingly enough, I would have personally not thought of using that. Here we go. That's going to be that clean hit wall break. Ton of damage onto Gel. And that's the counter hit. Could have used the meter to get the kill, but instead styling on him, feinting the overhead, going for the 2K, and that is going to be game number 2, going in favor of no rematch. So we will be going into a final game between these two, if I can find it. There we go. No rematch versus Gel. Our very final game of this set, not of the night. I probably will do one or two more, but no rematch. Showing off their technical skill with Sin, has just been able to get these really solid combos, despite the nerfs to how Sin functions. Obviously, it's much harder to get those much stronger, insane combos that Sin was, I feel like, hitting all the time in the previous patch, but that is going to be a massive counter hit, forcing no rematch to use the burst here. And Gel able to find a way in. This is going to be a lot of damage. That's going to be a wall break with the super. I think it is enough. Gel, no, just barely not enough, actually. No rematch with one more chance here. Using the DP on the safe jump, no fear, gets the super, massive reversal potential here. Doesn't get the wall break though, and the Mappa Punch is going to be enough to chip out no rematch. But even still, blocking the cross up with, or blocking initially the plus frame into the cross up. Amazing job there from no rematch. And now no rematch going to be able to get a big wall break here. But no meter, no burst, no nothing right now. Needs to find a big hit. There's the burst coming out from Joe. They want to end this now. Might end up costing them a little bit, especially with that hit here. That's going to definitely be enough for no rematch to find the round. And that's going to be putting Gel into a kind of weird position here, but no rematch was forced to use Wild Assault, so not at full burst either. Big counter hit. This is going to be a ton of damage. And there's the super. No! Instead, holding onto the meter might have been a mess up, might not have been. And no rematch holding on to burst. Gel getting DP'd. This is going to be your best and potentially only opportunity left. Forced to use burst here. The last sliver of health on no rematch. Just trying to find their way through another DP. but the 2K is going to be enough for Gel to find the hit, find the mark, find the kill, and take the set. Honestly, that might actually be the only commentating I do. It's kind of hard to... I think that's like the last thing I need to work on is endurance commentating, being able to do it for long periods of time. Because as it stands right now, it's just not something that I'm comfortable doing for a long period of time. We will try to maybe get in a game or two here. You know, we've been very, very, very slowly rising rank. Okay, it used to be I was way more Plat 3 than I was Diamond 1. It's kind of turned more into Diamond 1, and it's mostly just because I've been more used to doing 214S, 214S. Michael Sword, essentially. This move is still just Michael Sword. Let's be real. It's like the in-between Dizzy Michael Sword S and Dizzy Michael Sword HS. Because it has a bit more startup than Michael Sword S. But it also does a bit more damage than Michael Sword S, for Dizzy, specifically. But besides the point, we got Ram. So, let's see how this goes.
Let's rock.
That's fine. Dang. Yeah. I gotta remember Ram's one of the characters that can just... I tried 16. Okay. That's bad. Oh, just barely not getting burst back either. This is definitely doable.
Duel 1.
I'm actually shocked that, I tried blocking high, I knew it was coming, but I didn't get it. And now I'm in a... That sucks. Okay. I kind of knew that that's what they wanted, but... Okay. Okay.
Slap.
Cross up did work there.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
That's unlucky. Dude, I'm actually blocking high there. They tried to super. And they got hit for it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's bad. Oh, why is Ram plus there, man? Yeah.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
60? That's... Okay.
Slap.
Okay, we got it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Okay. That's bad. That's massive damage for them. Okay. I was really looking for them to try and throw sword. That's what I was expecting was going to happen. Wait, did I just win that 2-0? Or was that 2-1? I actually don't remember. That felt like... They felt good enough that it was 2-1. Because didn't I lose the first game? Or am I just completely misremembering right now? It's probably going to be the Ram again. Yeah. Whoops.
Duel 1.
Ew.
Let's rock.
I know I could have supered. I'd rather have meter here though. Oh, that. Okay, I'm alive. I tried DPing and I messed up the input.
Duel 2.
My inability to DP still haunts me to this day. Okay.
Duel 3.
I'm DPing here. That's not what I wanted at all. That's fine. Die. I haven't done that mix-up once. I knew that they were either going to block high or... Like, that was a, I'm going to keep blocking no matter what you do, and hope I guess right, and... Okay. We mess up, but it's fine. I'm still getting warmed to it. I love when it works. Okay, this is a lot of damage, but... Yeah, I tried jumping up. Their corner pressure is good, but it's because it's RAM.
Let's rock.
That's so bad. That's even worse. I might just lose. I need... That's my... I blocked! I might have hit a button on accident. Okay, we're good.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah, I pressed it too late. Dude, I was so far away. I'm surprised that hit. That was a complete mess up. I should not have hit that. Not what I wanted. There was a gap. Why are you pressing there? Has that worked once for them, pressing there? I don't think it has. Okay, well. Yippee. We climb. Okay, I got like one more game in me, and then I gotta probably head to bed. What's the thumbnail of this even looking like? Oh, like the most blurry thing imaginable. What would I even use as the thumbnail for this? I gotta make like a funny thing for it. Is it the ram again? No, Sin. I guess for now we'll use the
Man.
Dizzy Carrot.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's a weird throw. This is a weird player. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Like, they're playing well. It obviously is working for them, but... I tried doing JP.
Let's rock.
Dude! And that time I just straight up missed my DP again.
Positive. Slap.
I'm guessing more than likely they...
Let's rock.
Okay. Just get the guaranteed wall break.
Slap.
The secret better 6P.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Again, I... Okay. It's fine. Yeah. I got a ton of burst off of that, but that's still bad for me.
Let's rock.
What are you? I'm trying to understand this player. I am trying on a fundamental level to understand this player, and it is not working. On a fundamental level. And what they're doing does not make sense.
Let's rock. Positive.
Okay. If they're not going to use burst, they're not going to use burst.
Let's rock.
Jump. Okay. Tyrant Rave, blah blah blah. You. Dude, like, what is that? I don't get it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
I need someone to make it make sense. Once again, make it make sense. Make their buttons make sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Sin is like the scariest character to press buttons in neutral as Unica, purely because he can react with Elkunt. Like, he can react with Elkunt or Beak Driver and blow you up for it. Like, that's what I've been taught fighting against Sin, is not to just press buttons when it looks like he's in range, because he has the best backdash in the game. He can use Beak Driver to punish you for it. He can use Elkunt to instantly, like, cross the gap. And, like, when he hits you with an air-to-air, he has some of the best, like, he has faster buttons than me. So again, I should not press, and he is using that in a way that it makes it impossible for me to do anything, because he's just grabbing. Like, I gotta do one more. But I also don't want to potentially get matched into that guy again, but I'll do it. I'll just wait. Almost at 3,300. Was at 3,300 before that Sin. A little bit of a bummer. Come on. Guess I'll go into training. My guess would be is that Sin already got into another game. Maybe not. This might be him.
We've got a newcomer.
Hell nah. I'm excited for this this new Unica project I'm starting. It's a bit of a longer one because the last two like real videos that's bad. Yeah. Okay, you're fighting Geo. You've played as this character before. That was good. I've not played Geo though since Chave was added to her. So forgot that you can do that. This is way better than I've ever played Geo before. Damn, dude, I'm not prepared for the cross-ups. This is easily the best Geo I've fought, and I don't even think they're probably, like, they're decent. Okay, well, that's annoying. Really? I was sure that time. I blocked high. I don't know what to tell you, game. I blocked high.
Duel 2.
Let's see. Bro. Okay. I'm dead. I'm dead. Don't let the screen fool you. Yeah.
Slap.
Okay. Well, I'm still not good at this game, no matter what people say. In my mind, despite knowing that, like most people would say, Diamond means you're like fundamentally better than 90% of players or whatever. It's not enough for me. If I want to ever consider myself good at a game, I need to get to at least the highest aspect of this rank. If I was Diamond 3, I would agree, but I'm not. But that's gonna do it for me tonight. So, hope anyone who watched had fun with it. And yeah.